Hello and welcome to another edition of AFSCME Corrections Update. I'm Chuck Stout, AFSCME Council 31's liaison to the Illinois Department of Corrections. This YouTube broadcast is aimed at keeping local union members informed about the work of the IDOC Standing Committee, the problems we've resolved and the ones we're still tackling, as well as other important developments and information. Two voluntary pension buyout options are currently available to eligible SERS members and are set to expire on June 30th of 2026 unless the General Assembly takes action. The better-known option provides retiring Tier 1 participants a lump sum buyout payment in exchange for receiving a lower annual COLA increase in retirement. The COLA buy-down program is chosen by a sizable share of retiring state employees, particularly those on the alternative formula. AFSCME has already communicated to lawmakers the importance of continuing the buyout program options to our members nearing retirement. The good news is that there have already been bills introduced in this spring session to extend the program, including Senate Bill 2950, sponsored by Senator Robert Martwick. And in his recommended budget introduced last month, Governor Pritzker noted his support for extending the voluntary pension buyout programs due to the positive impact on reducing pension liability. AFSCME will continue to update you on this front. Members nearing retirement with questions about COLA buy-down programs or other details should contact SERS. For more than 2 years, AFSCME members in the Department of Corrections made their voices heard about the need to stop the influx of dangerous drugs into Illinois prisons. Our union worked nonstop to persuade IDOC to implement a mail scanning program as a crucial tool to combat the entry of drugs into the facilities. And once mail scanning was implemented on an emergency basis last fall, we made our case to the Joint Commission on Administrative Rules to permanently adopt the rule and allow the program to continue. Last month, AFSCME climbed this final hurdle when JCAR permanently approved mail scanning throughout DOC, meaning that the program will continue indefinitely. This is welcome news, as the mail scanning program has already shown signs of dramatically lowering the number of exposures throughout Illinois prisons. Though AFSCME members can be proud of their work in getting mail scanning adopted, the work to eliminate drug use and dangerous exposures is not over. While fewer in number, exposures are still occurring, even some serious, and each exposure is still one too many. We're determined to make sure all drugs still inside facilities are removed and staff are kept safe from exposures and assaults from incarcerated individuals under the influence. AFSCME is also working to make sure IDOC implements its own multi-factor authentication program for privileged and legal mail as quickly as possible. Challenges to the rule may also come in the form of legislation in the General Assembly. AFSCME's legislative staff are prepared and ready to fight against any such bill. Corrections employees know too well the mental toll that our work takes. COs face some of the highest rates of depression, PTSD, and suicide among the law enforcement community. That's why it is so critical that mental health services are widely available so that staff can receive the mental health care they need. The AFSCME Personal Support Program provides services to our members here in Illinois. Still, our union wants to do all we can to improve and strengthen access all across the country. One bill introduced in Congress by Representative Marionette Miller Meeks, Republican from Iowa, would provide $300 million throughout the Department of Justice to fund mental health screenings and treatment referrals for correctional officers in federal, state, and county facilities. AFSCME International is supporting this legislation, which is titled the Corrections Officer Blake Schwarz Suicide Prevention Act. The bill honors Blake Schwarz, who tragically passed away by suicide in March of 2023. Schwarz was a correctional officer at the federal Thompson Correctional Center in Thompson, Illinois. The legislation is currently in the House Judiciary Committee. That is it for this edition. Remember to hit like and smash that bell to subscribe if you found this content useful. Also, check the union out on Facebook for more timely and useful information. Thanks and good day.